Hi and welcome to class. Today we're going to be using small weights. These are kilo each weights. I would use anything up to a kilo. You can use water bottles, you can use cans if you don't have weights. You could do any of these freehand as well. Okay, standing with your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards, arms down by your sides. Soften your knees and allow your weight to centre out through your feet, through your toes, grounded through the feet. A feeling of length from the front coming up through your body, chin parallel with the floor, the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. We've got a firm grip with the weights, and we're going to start to gently mobilise the shoulders, rolling the shoulders forwards and up and back and down. Just notice your shoulders, the movement side on each side and how that feels. We'll come back to these shoulder rolls at the end of the class. Okay, settle your arms down by your sides. Take 1 foot forward. I'll do this from the side so you can see. So 1 foot forwards, 1 foot behind. If you feel a bit wobbly, walk your feet a little side to side. Shift the weight forwards, bend the front knee and hinge your body in line with that back leg. Take your arms out in front of you, shoulder height, and then press those arms back behind. Breathing in forwards, breathing out, press back. You can allow yourself to shift forwards a little more as you come forwards. A little bit more weight over that front foot. Standing strong on that front leg, maybe feeling a stretch in the calf for that back leg. And keeping that shape of your spine, head in line with your back. Breathing in, breathing out. Two more of these. And back. Take that back leg now, and as if you're going to take a step, lift in front of you and take the leg back again. Do it again, lift and back. You can step a little further back if you want to. This is going to challenge your balance, adding a bicep curl. Breathing in, breathing out. Step and lift the knee, weights in towards the shoulders and then the weights back. And then extending back, expanding into the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more of these. 1 more. Okay, we're going to keep on the balance on the front leg. Bring your weight now onto that front leg and lift the knee and tap down. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Keeping that weight on the standing leg. Bring the arms out in front of you as if you're hugging a tree. We're going to open and close. Keeping that weight on that one leg. A light tap to the floor. Strong and stable. Good grip of the weights. Curling those knuckles around. 2 more of those. Lift and then return both feet and your arms down by your sides. Okay, second side then. So 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back. Bend your front knee, shifting your weight forwards, and it'll hinge so your back is in line with that back leg. Arms forwards and arms back. Inhale and exhale. As you bend, as you shift the arms forwards, a little bit more bend in the knee. Good grip on the weights, straight arms. Two more. Last one. Good. Step, lift, take that foot back. Step and lift and back. Adding our bicep curl. Working on coordination, balance, arm and shoulder strength, leg strength. exercise. Finding your rhythm. 2 more. Good. And now bring the weight onto that front leg. Lift and tap down by the foot. Lift and tap. So standing on one leg, lift and lower, and arms out in front of you like a circle you're creating with the knuckles together, opening apart. And lift that knee nice and high, breathing in and out. Push the floor away with that standing leg. 2 more. Good, and bring the legs down, bring your arms down. Let your arms relax, let your legs relax. You're going to do a roll down now, toes pointing forwards. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, nod the chin, peel down through your spine. The weights helping the arms to stay heavy, leading you down towards the floor, stretching the spine, stretching the legs. Breathing in and then press the floor away, roll yourself back up, realigning back. Inhale to prepare, exhale as you roll yourself down. Breathing in, breathing out, roll yourself back. This last roll down, we're going to stay in that roll down position. Allow your arms just to gently move, a little swing, maybe they start to circle. Head heavy, arms heavy. See if you can get a little bit more flexion through your spine, a little bit more flexion through your hips. Good. Okay, let those arms just come to a stop and then roll yourself back up, peeling back to centre. Okay, we're going to come down onto the mat now. Have your weights either side of your mat. Roll yourself down onto your back. Feet flat on the floor, hip width. Arms down by your sides. Lining yourself on your mat. Feeling those heavy points through your body and also those lighter points, the lower back, the back of the neck, just away from the floor. And just allow those points to be nice and relaxed. And your breath coming in through the nose and out through your mouth. Nice and relaxed without any tension. Free hand for the moment, ribcage closure, arms coming up with the breath in and exhale overhead. Keeping the shoulders nice and heavy, those ribs soft. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. One more and then if we're happy we'll add the weights. Okay, one weight in each hand now, strong wrists, arms coming up with the inhale, overhead with the exhale. Careful not to go too far, keeping those shoulders down, keeping those ribs down, without letting the knuckles drop to the floor, the weights drop. Breathing in, keeping those shoulders down, those arms straight and strong from the wrists. Inhale, exhale. See if we can do this without tensing the shoulders. A little bit more work from your arms and a little bit more support from your centre. So your back doesn't arch as the arms go back. One more of these. Bring the arms up above you. Take one arm down by your side and one arm behind your head. Scissor movements, breathing in, breathing out. Keeping the movements nice and controlled without letting the weights drop to the floor. Keeping those wrists nice and strong. Watch that those wrists don't start to buckle under the strain. If you need to do this or any of the other exercises without the weights, we'll take a break, do so. Don't want to strain your wrists, don't want to strain your shoulders. And control is the name of the game. Okay, bring both arms up above you. Bend your elbows a little bit, point your knuckles towards one another. Open elbows to the floor and close. Draw those knuckles towards one another. So that now the ends of the weights are pointing in line with your body, in line with your mat. Watch that those knuckles don't drop. Opening up into the chest, use that breath in to help to open those upper arms, collarbones, rib cage. Exhale as you close. Filling up breath in, exhale. Squeeze that breath out. Think of a band round your, wide band around your waist, or wide belt, and closing, squeezing that belt as you bring the weights together. So think of this as much as a core muscle exercise as well as the weights. Squeeze that breath out, narrowing the waist. 2 more of those. Open your arms wider now, straight arms. From here, bring the arms up and cross the arms over and give yourself a big hug using the weights wrapping around, reaching those weights down towards the floor. Notice which arm is on the top here, come up, keep those wrists strong, open wide, those arms, and then come back and cross the other arm over. Wrapping those arms around without knocking into the mat or knocking into you. Breathing in, breathing out. Do that again. Wrapping around your body. Last time. Open and wrapping around your body. Good. Bring your arms up. Pop the weights down now. Bring your hands up, just give your hands a little wriggle of your fingers. Good, take your hands down by your sides. Okay, bring the legs together now. Take your weights a little further out of the way, take your arms to the side, rolling your legs to one side. Breathing up, pulling those tummy muscles, bring your legs back. Breathing into the other side. So a hip roll, you can keep the feet and knees together, or you can have the feet wider, allow the feet to roll individually, one on the inside, one on the outside borders. Good, one more of those. Even yourself up, come back to centre, bring your feet back to hip width. Okay, bring your weights up above you. Take the arms overhead, not too far, keep those shoulders down. Breathing in, bring the arms up. Bring the weights to the outside of your thighs, curl yourself up, reaching through those knuckles. Shoulders down, head down, arms come back, and the weights over. Breathing in, arms come up, breathing out. Follow your arms with your chin tuck, looking between the legs. If this is not comfortable for your neck, then you can pop the weights down and support your head with your hands. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. Inhale, exhale, coming down. And we add a single knee fold. With your curl up, return softly that foot down. Alternating sides. Single knee fold. Softly return the feet, keeping that lower back nice and close to the floor, not pressing down into the floor and not arching away from the floor. Can you hold your curl up now? Double knee fold. Squeeze the legs together. Take the arms and your head down. Keep that double knee fold. Curling up. Inhale, coming back down. Exhale, curling up.
Inhale, down, back down. Good. Now curl and hold your curl up. Press the feet up towards the ceiling, straight legs high, bend the knees back in. Keep that curl. Exhale, reaching for the ceiling, bend back in. Reaching those hands forwards, keep that chin tucked, looking over your tummy. 2 more to go. Last one then. Good. Just 1 foot down, 2nd foot down. Lower your weights and lower your head back down. Just take a moment, keep hold of the weights. Now you just have to take a rest. A little roll of your head maybe side to side. Releasing any neck tension there that might have built up. Okay. Okay, with or without the weights, bring your arms up above you. 1 knee, the 2nd knee in. We're going to reach 1 leg away, lower this time, pulling in your tummy muscles on the opposite leg, reaching back this way. Return back to that start position. Exhale, 1 leg opposite arm. Inhale, coming back in. Keep that lower back close to the floor. Body staying nice and still. Coordinating, challenging arms, core muscles. Breathing out, reach away, breathing in, coming back. Good, last one to go. Good. Pop the weights down, bring your knees in with your hands. Maybe a little rock side to side. Shoulders relaxed now. Tummy muscles relaxed. And 2nd foot down. And with or without the weights, bring your arms up. And take your arms just a little further overhead, not all the way down, just a little bit more of an angle. Keep the elbows where they are without widening them, without moving your arms. Bend your arms so the weights come towards the top of your head and then straighten. Working on your triceps, trying to keep the shoulders still, the elbows still, bending at your elbows, the weights coming towards the top of your head. Keep it really soft. Keep that back nice and still. Strong grip of the weights. Bend and straighten. And straighten. 2 more of these. Bring your arms back up above you and then pop the weights down. Again, give your hands and your wrists and fingers a little wriggle. Okay. Arms down by your sides now. Maybe tuck your heels in a little for spine curls. Arms hugging the floor. Feet pressing down, tucking the tail under. Lifting up into your spine curl, reaching up with those knees, space under the chin. Breathing in at the top there, and then exhale, melt your spine back down, rolling through each vertebra and back into neutral. And again, tuck, roll your spine back. Your sides or hold the weights up above you. Continue your spine curls. Down. Without pushing yourself back along the mat. I think lift and pull your heels in. Shoulders staying down, space under the chin. Good. Happy to now staying in your spine curl. Bend your elbows straight over those triceps. Now keep the elbows above your shoulders, bending so the weights come towards your shoulders. Keeping that lift of your bottom and just dropping. Now touch the knuckles together, open the elbows, open your arms, tap the floor with the elbows and then close. Inhale and exhale. You can keep that height, lifting your bottom. Notice if you're losing that height, press those feet, big toes down into the floor, space under that chin. Inhale as you open, exhale, close. 2 more of those. The last one. Well done. Take those arms back, take a breath in and then articulate down through each vertebra. Piece by piece, bone by bone. Okay, we're going to do another spine rolling up through each vertebra. Arm down, lift, one heel, and lower. Hold it, lift, and lower. Keep the shoulders down, space under that chin without pushing yourself back. And you do both heels, lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 2 more, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower. Float those arms down, roll down through your spine. Leave the weights there, maybe fold the legs in and hold the legs in or stretch the legs out. Good. And then softly find the floor with those feet. Okay. Either rock yourself up to sitting or roll to the side. Help yourself up. Bend your knees. Feet and knees about a hip width distance apart. Sitting up tall. Arms out in front of you. Without the weights for the moment, we can add them. Find your C curve, tucking your tail and rolling back. Good breath in there. Towards your feet. Dive slowly towards your feet so you're flexing deeply into your hips. And roll yourself up tall. Settle those shoulders. Peel and roll yourself back. Find your abdominals when they kick in. Hold that point for a moment and then travel up and over your centre towards your feet. Restack tall. If you want to add the weights, you can do. Rolling back. Quick breath in, breathing out, diving slowly towards the feet. Sitting up tall. Breathing in, rolling back. Towards the feet. Roll. And the last one. Rolling back. Breathing in. Dive towards the feet. Leave the weights. Hold on to your ankle, pull yourself closer towards your legs. Keep hold of the feet and pull your knees, shoulders into your knees. And then pull yourself up toward. Okay, again with or without the weights. Take those arms out in front. Find your C curve. Roll back a little way, not too far now. Bicep curls. Inhale, exhale. Everything else is working. Keep heavy. Keep the position of your roll back. Keep your arm a little closer towards your knees. Or if you want more of a challenge, roll yourself back a little. Do that long neck. And now open your elbows. Keep your elbows lifted. Open the arms. Inhale, exhale. Weights down, dive towards your feet, now open the knees, lay your hands on your feet, your elbows on your knees. Rest here. set back up. Okay, let's change position. Take the weights now in front of you on your side. Lay your head down onto your arm, into your hand or onto a cushion. Bend your knees, line your hips and your shoulders. Line your back up and your head up with the back edge of your mat. Then take your leg in line with your mat, with your foot just off the floor. Lengthen through that leg and find a little lift of your waist. If you want to use a weight, you can do. In line with your thigh, and you're going to lift your arm and your leg as if you're holding a string, a puppet string, lifting and lowering. Breathing in, breathing out. If you can keep that little gap under the waist, so you're not lifting your leg too high. Keep your heels slightly behind you. Imagine your heel is against the wall and your hand is sliding up that wall too. One more of those. Keep that leg floating there. Pop the weight down. Prop yourself up on your elbow now. With or without the weight, arm up. And sweep the leg forwards, breathing in, breathing out, reaching back. Keeping your body nice and still. Keeping your neck long. Keeping your ribs lifting. Breathing in, keeping a strong wrist. Okay, now reach the leg back, reach the top arm on the diagonal. And then switch. Leg forwards and arm back and twist. Breathing in, breathing out, reach. Breathing in and out, twist and sweep that foot forwards. Keep that long neck. One more. And back. Reach on that diagonal again. Bend your elbow, bend your knee and pull in. Reach on that diagonal and then pull in. Lift your knee, pull your elbow past the knee. Twist in towards that knee. Reaching away on that diagonal, pull in. Clicky shoulder today. Last one. Good. Bring the knees down. Pop the weight down. Come all the way down and then lay your knee and your foot on the floor and with your hand or your fist just gently massage that thigh. Slide your top foot back now. Push the floor away and help yourself up into your mermaid position. Tuck your heel in. You can sit the right side of your bottom on a cushion. Sitting up tall, take the arms out to the side, find the floor. Left arm coming up, slide the right hand and reach on that diagonal. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other side up and over. Make it nice and easy with the arms, without the weights. Nice flowing movement from the shoulders now. Breathing in, breathing out. Reach. One more of these. Good, and then hold that stretch. Reaching and opening up into that right side of your body. Eyes forwards, thumb reaching back. Breathing into that top side of the ribs. And then return. Bring the legs out in front of you. Ripple off the legs, and then we're going to go on to the second side. Bring your head down to begin with, in line with your spine and hips and shoulders stacked. Reach that top leg long. Find a small gap under the waist. If you want to use the weight, hand over the thigh and lift together. Lower together. Breathing in, breathing out. That strong grip of the waist for weights. 2 more. The last. Keep that foot just hovering off the floor now. Put the weight down. If comfortable, prop yourself up on your elbow. Ribs lifting, chin lifting, with or without the weight. Body staying still, forwards with the leg and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Now reach the leg back, reach the top arm forwards on a diagonal. A little twist here, movement through your body, and then switch and reach your arm back and look at the weight. Breathing in and out on that diagonal reach, and then switch. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one is. Now reach forwards and now bend your elbow, pull your knee in and lift. Reach on that diagonal, pull in, reach on that diagonal, pull the knee up and in, reaching away, lift that knee up and in. 2 more. And last one. Good, well done. Bring the legs together, pop the weight down, and all the way down, bring your leg, your knee and foot onto the floor, and a little massage from that to the thigh. Switch the legs now, slide the top leg back, yourself up into your man-made position. A little shift around until you're in line. Sitting on a cushion if that helps, straighten the leg if that helps. Sitting up tall, arms out to the side. Right arm first and reach on that diagonal. Return and to the second side and reach. Nice and flowing now, up and over. Reach on that diagonal. Inhale and exhale, reach. Try and keep that lift of the chin and chest. Breathing in and out, reach. Up and over. Stretch. And stretch. One more each side. Stretch. And this time you're going to hold that stretch. Hold onto the shin if that helps, onto the knee. Head back, eyes forwards. Some reaching back. Lift of the chest and that opening into that left side of your body. One more breath here. Good. And return. Take the legs out in front of you. Lean back on your hands. And wriggle of your legs. Either have your fingertips pointing forwards or out to the side. Press those arms down, lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades in, lift your chin, extending your back, arching your spine, reaching through your legs, and if you feel happy to, you're going to lift your bottom up off the floor. Breathing in and then lower your bottom back down. Now, just let those shoulders relax, let your head drop between your shoulders and then pull those shoulders down. Pull those shoulder blades together, lift your chin, lift your chest. Use your arms straight. Pull in your tummy muscles, legs reaching, and then if you feel you can lift. Breathing in as you hold that lift and lower back down. And those shoulders will glide up and then pull them down again. Last one. Lifting your chest and keep that lift of the chest. If you can lift your bottom, breathing in and then lowering back. Good. Take your arms out in front, open the knees, let your hands rest your wrists, fingers, and roll yourself up. Okay, we're going to come into prone position now. There could be an option with the weights. So have the weights onto the outside of your mat, and down onto your front. Bring your hands so your thumbs are about in line with your forehead, elbows out to the side, wide between your shoulder blades. Turn your legs out, or more of a parallel position. Pull your shoulder blades down. And feel your shoulder blades really hugging the ribs, and your hands wide and the elbows wide. Pulling your toe muscles in it. Start to feel tone in your legs. Nudge your nose forwards, and using your neck muscles and your back muscles, lift your face away from the floor, but keep looking down. Your collarbones, your upper ribs coming up, but those bottom ribs staying down. Breathing in, and then return the ribs, the head back. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling up. Inhale at the top, exhale as you come back down. Good, feeling up. Inhale at the top and exhale coming back down. There'll be an option to use the weights here. You can hold the weights in your hands or just pick one up each time. And you find your diamond press lift. Make sure you're not lifting too high. Tummy muscles supporting you now. Pull in your tummy muscles a little bit more. Hold one leg weight, hover the elbow off the floor, and then pull your elbow in towards your waist. And then reach your arm forwards. And then return. Keeping your body nice and still. Do the second side. Elbow pulling in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reach forwards. And then return. Ribs and head coming back down. Inhale to prepare. Find your upper back extension. Pull in those tummy muscles. Pull those shoulder blades down as one elbow comes in. And then slow punch forwards. Return that arm. Second side, pull your elbow in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pulling in those tummy muscles as you extend that arm. And then return softly to the floor. The weights, the ribs and the head back down. And do that one more time. Find that upper back extension. Pull in those tummy muscles. Elbow in. Reach away. Softly return. Without moving your upper body, just the arm. And then return back down. Maybe leave the weights there and pop your head onto your hands. In your turn out or maybe parallel legs now, this time working at extending from the hips, a little bit more feeling of tone through the legs, really long toned legs, tummy muscles toning, feel the muscles of your legs gently squeezing the bones of your legs. Notice your pelvis now. Might feel a little bit more anchored to the floor as you pull in those tummy muscles. Keep your pelvis nice and still. A small lift of one leg without disturbing your pelvis, and then return. So you can keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale the second side. Exhale as you return. You don't want that lower back to be arching as you lift. Pull in those tummy muscles. You don't want your pelvis to be tipping as you lift that leg. So notice, does that hip bone move away from the floor? One more each side. And let those legs relax. We're going to take the arms out to the full exercise start. You could have the weights, or if it feels a little bit too much, just do this freehand. Find your upper back extension, so that float of your face and chest, the shoulder blades pulling down. Tone the legs. One leg lifting, opposite arm floating, lower back. You can use the inhale or the exhale, but keep breathing. Make it a small lift, keeping a long neck, support from those tummy muscles, upper back muscles working. One arm, opposite leg. one more each side. And leave the weights. Put your head on your hands for a moment. And then take yourself back into your rest position. Sitting back over the heels. Reach your arms forwards and lift your hands up onto your fingertips. A little stretch for your top of your hands, to the top of your fingers. Walk your hands off to one side. Stretch there. And then walk your hands back and off to the other side and stretch there. Bring your hands back down now. Keeping them nice and relaxed. Reposition your arms so you're comfortable. Breathing in and out. And then rolling your tailbone under, walking your hands towards your knees, feel yourself up. We did a little bit in 4-point kneeling now. Up the weights just on the inside of your hands, if you choose to use them. Okay, hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers. Push the floor away, lift your chest, lift the back of your head, shoulder blades are drawing down. Tummy muscles are lifting a little. So we can do tabletop. One leg reaching back. Make that leg nice and straight first. Tone the leg, and then as you breathe in, lift that leg in line with your back without tipping your pelvis. Lower and slide that knee back in. Creep the second side back. Try and keep your body really still. Tone up your leg muscles, then pull in your tummy muscles for that lift of the leg. Lower and slide back in. If you want to add on the challenge with the weight, opposite arm, lift and lower. Keep hold of the weight or pop the weight down. Slide, opposite arm, lift together, lower and back down. Keeping that lift of the head, length in the neck. Working on that balance. With that weight you're using, you'll notice a little bit more of a challenge there. Last one together and slide, opposite arm and lift, and then return back. Take the weight off the wrist for a moment, and then right back. Make it a little bit different now. First leg, reach and lift. Opposite arm with the weight, open and a twist. Keep that leg where it is. Pop the hand down, then bring the leg back in. Leg and opposite arm and twist. And return. Good. Leg and opposite arm, and if you want, you can also add a bend in the knee. And then straighten and return. So we got that hip extension, that twist through the spine, then that flex in the knee. You can keep that knee lifting as if your knee is on a shelf as you reach and bend. Good. And then the last one, each side slide, lift at that end and back down. Good. Take the weight back off the wrist, give your wrist a little twist, a little shake. Finish seated now. Cross the legs if that's comfortable. Sitting on a cushion if you prefer. Legs out in front of you. Nice and tall. Take the hands around to one side, lead yourself into a little twist. Look behind you. Breathing in, breathing out, round to the second side. And again, twist, a little leverage, nice long neck. Keep that length, twist. Come back to centre, take the arms wide. One arm coming up and into your side bend. Come back and over to the second side. Come over to that first side now. Keep that side bend, twist and look down. and then look through that arm, realign and down. Just do that to the second side. So you're going to come into your side bend, and then you're going to twist, look down, come back, realign, bring the arms around. Interlock your fingers now, turn the palms forwards, rounding your back, stretch, and then return. Take your hands just behind you and extend your upper back. Pull those shoulder blades in, pull those shoulders down. Breathing in, realign. Interlock the fingers, round your upper back. And then hands behind you, extend your upper back. Good. Realign back to centre. Maybe bring your hands onto your legs and just roll those shoulders a few times. Just noticing how those shoulders feel and move now. And settle the shoulders down. Take this last minute just to let that weight sink through the sit bones. At the same time, that lift of the chest and chin. The shoulder blades just sat happily on the back of the ribs, the shoulder girdle sitting on the rib cage. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I will see you very soon.